Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So today's video we're going to be checking out some fight footage from rank 3 Aegon in Labyrinth of Legends. Now the owner of this video is running Suicide Masteries and he has like a full Nick Fury, Quake, Gold Pool, Synergy setup, so we're not going to see too many flashy special attacks, but at the same time it's going to be a great chance to kind of check out a rank 3 6-star damage in his home turf, because Aegon, as we all know, is a complete Labyrinth king, and that will be pretty much proven by an absolute domination in this fight, because I believe he's going to finish this Falcon fight with close to 100% health, with hardly ever taking any block damage, utilizing that unblockable ability Aegon has to push opponents to 2 bars of power. And yeah, we can already see that pretty much every hit is critting, and every hit is critting either just about 10k, 12k there, 9k. Now that is at like a double medium, so those were like 9k a piece, so that medium would count as a 16k something total. And yeah, it's definitely a lot of damage per combo. So I think a single combo from Aegon at this point here deals just under 60,000 damage, and that is insane, man. If you imagine 60,000 damage in like a single combo, that is a crazy amount of damage. So now 60 hits in, and that Falcon is already at like 60% health there, so a significant portion of chunk of his health definitely has gone down. And by the looks of it, I have definitely seen much longer Act 6 fights, and to put in comparison, those health pools typically 250 to 350k, and this is 1.5 million health points there. So it's definitely quite a lot of damage Aegon's displaying here, even without getting those huge furies from when he's getting struck or dropping special attacks. That all being said, I'm going to try my best to get a bit more footage of Aegon in like Act 6 or variants, but for now I kind of have to do with what we have here, and it is still quite glorious if you ask me. So at this point, 126 hits in, and that Falcon is close to Assassin's range there. I believe it's about 20%, 19% health now. So I think the fight is going to finish at about 160 hits, which pretty much means that an average hit from Aegon is close to 10k. And that is insane. And also I believe this Aegon is like unboosted and all that. It's just kind of like the base synergy setup. It's quite crazy to think about these potentials if you kind of like max boost these champions as well. Hopefully we can get some footage of that soon. But here is pretty much the final sequence. So 158 hits, we're dropping that level 3. A level 3 hit there for 20k, nothing kind of like too impressive, but then obviously that Mega Stun lets you come in with a huge follow-up. And now we're going to have a fight against Guillotine. Now Guillotine has double the health pool pretty much. It's 3.3 million health, sorry, my bad. And yeah, so again, immediately shrug out those suicides at the beginning of the fight, have that heal from Nick Fury and Gold Pool synergy, and now we can absolutely tear into Guillotine, and this makes Labyrinth of Legends pretty much look like a breeze. It's quite crazy to think of a comparison time when Labyrinth of Legends first came out, and how easy it is for certain champions right now in Labyrinth of Legends. As I said before, there are definitely many more Act 6 fights that are longer and seem way more challenging, and he's finishing these fights off with pretty much full health pools, and that is yeah, quite insane. Also, to put in some perspective on the fight length, I believe the Falcon fight was about 2.5 minutes or something like that. So that means it would even fit in, let's say, an Alliance quest fight or an Alliance war fight, let's say Alliance or boss solo. And that was 1.5 million health points there. That's just crazy. Now, this Guillotine fight, I believe, was above 5 minutes, so under 6 minutes to deal a 3.3 million damage. And by that kind of estimation, you can easily finish Labyrinth under an hour. Because if the highest kind of health fight lasts under 6 minutes, then the easy path, where you had about 17 fights, I believe, that is most of them are half health fights, which would last under 3 minutes. And I believe there's 17 of them total. So you would, in fact, probably finish Labyrinth of Legends without boosts in under an hour there, especially if you also choose some sort of shorter paths. So this would make Labyrinth of Legends clearing an absolute breeze, and quite definitely itemless as well, if you think about it, because of that huge health pool that he has. He can cover a lot more mistakes, he can cover a lot more chip damage. Additionally, the fights are finished under 200 hits for 1.5 mil opponents, under 400 hits for 3.3 mil opponents. So there will be some insane kind of like damage coming out, insane clearing speed, a lot less time and room for making mistakes. And I think it's definitely kind of realistic assumption that a rank 3 6-star Aegon can quite easily flex an absolutely no item Labyrinth of Legends full exploration, and that definitely wouldn't be kind of like going out of your way. So again, 175 hits in the fight, and the guillotine is like 50 something percent. Those are some really really crazy numbers, especially combined with the fact that you're unstoppable, you have these combo shields, you have the weight charges, you are unblockable, therefore you never have to like parry the opponent, and all of the good stuff that comes with it. And your biggest worry in the world is basically baiting out opponents' special attacks and just laying in punishment on them afterwards. So it definitely feels like the most relaxing and enjoyable experience you can potentially have in Labyrinth of Legends to date. Obviously, this should also transfer extremely well to Abyss of Legends when it comes out, and that is definitely going to be some footage I am extremely eager to see how a rank 3 6-star Aegon does in Abyss once it actually launches. And obviously we will be jumping in there as well with our humble maxed out 5-star Aegon and seeing how he does. Pair him up with Guillotine 2099 and the Nick Fury, Quake and Gold Bull synergy or something of the sorts. And yeah, we're gonna be kind of like trying our best to explore it as well, but I'm sure that these summoners who have rank 3 6-star Aegons, and here's going to be a small hint, there might be a ghost footage coming out as well as a rank 3 6-star quite soon on my channel. Additionally, I have a couple more champions already that I have footage for sent over to me, and I just kind of have to get around to watching them over and piecing them together. But yeah, so back to Guillotine fight. So we're still under 300 hits, and she is already at like 20 something percent. As we can see, we are constantly critting each hit at thereabouts, goes for like just under 10k. If you put some boosts on, I'm sure you would easily pass that 10k barrier as well. And the beauty is that you don't even seem to have to. Like, why would you? If the fights in Labyrinth are this easy, why would you even bother boosting really, other than kind of showcasing how hard you can hit in general? So the tail end of the fight here, Assassin's range, I'm not even sure if Assassin's, it seems to be active because more of the lights are breaching that 10k milestone here now with a couple of Furies on, so Assassins seem to be in place as well for sure. And yeah, the first enrage timer hasn't even expired yet, so that is a definite kind of indication of the fight length here as well. The 3.3 mil opponent pretty much down within the first enrage timer. We're dropping that level 3. That's done, and he's gonna go out and close out the fight. And now, just before we finish out the video, because I need to make this video at least 10 minutes long so I can add a couple more advertisements in here, we can talk about a couple of videos that are gonna be popping out on the channel extremely soon. So I am waiting still for Dr. Doom footage. However, I have already gotten Stealth Suit Spider-Man fights, and quite a lot of them. I also have more footage from Domino, and in a slightly better quality, so there's definitely going to be a bit longer video coming out about a rank 3 6-star Domino. Additionally to that, somebody with a 6-star rank 3 Ghost has contacted me, and I'm working on getting that footage. So hopefully we can get quite a lot of nice and interesting videos popping out for you. Now, I believe when it comes to this particular Aegon footage, the owner of it had it also sent to another YouTube channel. I'm not exactly sure who, but if somebody can let me know that, and I can pin that comment and or channel link to the comments, that would be great. so you guys can check that guy out as well. And last couple of things is, yes, as always guys, if you like the video, if you enjoyed it, then definitely hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit all the buttons. Don't forget to drop a comment with either helpful tips where we can get more footage of these OP 6 stars now at rank 3, or just basically which 6 stars would you ideally like to see, or anything else that pops in your mind. Either way, that will do for today. Don't forget to hit all the buttons, share with your friends, share with your alliance mates, share with everybody you think this could excite, and enjoy the ads, guys. See ya.